Is the heat getting you down and affecting your sleep? On today's episode, we're going to talk about ways to help beat the heat and get a good night's sleep. I'm Jay, and this is Somnilopod. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So glad that you decided to join me. It is midsummer in the northern hemisphere, and it's hot, y'all. I mean, we've been having these heat bubbles, and it's just making everybody miserable. And I'm one of those people that I don't do well in heat, so I'm typically only going outside to go to the grocery or to get the mail or go to a doctor's appointment. Only things that are necessary. Otherwise, I'm keeping my behind inside where it's nice and cool. And as you know, trying to sleep when it's super hot like this can be really tough. You toss, you turn, and it feels like you just can't get comfortable no matter what. Sleep in and of itself is crucial for feeling good and staying healthy, but high temperatures can make it hard to get the rest you really need. So luckily, there are some tips and tricks to try to help you cool down and catch those Z's even when it's sweltering outside. But first off, let's talk about why heat messes with our sleep. Our bodies have a natural clock called a circadian rhythm, which helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle. And part of this process involves cooling our core body temperature at night to help us sleep. And when it's hot, our bodies can't cool down as easily. And that leads to restless nights and frequent awakenings. It often means that we spend less time in those deep restorative stages of sleep that we really need to feel rested and refreshed. But there are some things that you can do. One of the best ways to deal with the extreme heat is to make some adjustments in your sleeping environment. And here's some things that you can do. First off, you want to try to optimize the ventilation in your sleeping space. Good airflow can make a huge difference. Use fans to keep the air moving. If you have windows that you can open, position the fans so that they can draw in the cooler air from outside. Ceiling fans are great for a consistent breeze too. If you do utilize a ceiling fan, the summer setting is to have it go counterclockwise so it blows the air down, creating a nice cool breeze. If you're lucky enough to have air conditioning, go ahead and use that stuff. I'm kind of an air conditioning hog myself. Typically, our bodies want to be around 65, or the outside temperature needs to be around 65 to 68 degrees for us to sleep optimally. So try to set your thermostat accordingly. There are some more energy efficient settings that you can use, but sometimes that just doesn't cut it. So find a temperature that's comfortable for you. Try to use that. If you don't have a house-wide or central air, portable air conditioners or a portable air cooler, there are a lot of really interesting devices that you can get. So look on Amazon and some of the other online services to help find something that may help cool your bedroom down. Block the heat sources, especially during the day. So keep your blinds closed. If you've got blackout blinds, use them. Reflective window films can actually help as well. You also want to try to reduce or not use appliances that generate heat in your bedroom. Electronics, for example, a computer, a television. Keep those things turned off, even during the day, because that heat builds up in there and it just makes it more difficult for your room to get cooler at night. Now, there are also some personal strategies that you can use to try to help keep yourself cool at night. And the first thing that you want to look at is your hydration. If you're not hydrated, if you're not drinking plenty of water throughout the day, that dehydration or that level of dehydration can affect your body's ability to regulate your temperature. So make sure you're drinking enough. One way to just, or one quick glance, just to look at the color of your urine. If your pee is dark, that means you're not quite getting as much water as you need. So you may want to increase that. Also, avoid alcohol and caffeine close to bedtime, because these are things that can dehydrate you. It's also a good idea if you need to take a cool bath or a cool shower at night before you go to bed, especially when it's extremely hot. That can help start the process of lowering your body temperature. There are some podcasts that we have mentioned in the past that if you're having trouble getting to sleep, to take a warm shower. That also stimulates your body to start cooling down that process. But sometimes you just need that cool water slushing over you to make you feel a little more comfortable. Choose lightweight bedding material as well. Breathable fabrics, cotton, linen. I know a lot of people always will switch their in the spring, they'll switch to their spring and summer bedding. Make sure that it's lightweight, but you may still find yourself kicking that stuff off of your feet. I know I do when I get really hot. So just try to make sure that you've got a light duvet or a light blanket, and a sheet if that's necessary for you as well, just to try to keep yourself as cool as possible. And if you're just really struggling, use a cool pack or a wet washcloth on your neck, on your wrists, on your ankles. Those are some pulse points that can help your body cool down a little bit. You can also put it on your forehead if that is comfortable for you as well. Some behavioral things that you can do, some activity-wise things that you can do, is to try, if you're able, is to adjust your sleep schedule around the cooler parts of the day. If you are fortunate enough to live in one of those countries that has a siesta, they got it going on. I'm telling you, they take a nice nap in the middle of the day when it's hottest, so that way the cooler hours they can get their work done. But not all of us are so fortunate. So if you're able to move your hours a little bit, sleep when it's cooler. Also, this goes without saying, stress and anxiety can exacerbate the things that we feel. Pain, heat, irritation, things like that. So try to relax, practice some relaxation techniques like deep breathing or yoga, just something to sort of calm yourself down before bed, just to put you in that relaxed mode to get ready for sleep. And again, it goes without saying, limit your physical activity before bedtime. Do not work out before bed. That's going to increase your core body temperature and make it more difficult for you to get to sleep. So move those workouts to at least a few hours before bedtime. That will help make hitting the sack a little bit easier. And as for all of us, sleeping in extreme heat is not easy, but it's doable. And sometimes you just have to make do. So try some of the techniques that we've discussed. Make those adjustments that will help ensure that you get the rest you need to feel good and to stay healthy, no matter how high the temperature climbs. Now, if you have any personal tips or tricks that you know that I've not mentioned to help beat the heat in the summertime, send those to me. You can reach me at j@somnilopod.com. You can also touch base with me through any of the socials, through Facebook and Instagram. Definitely reach out to me for some of those tips and tricks. We'll throw those out there when we do some of the listener questions and listener tips episodes. And until we talk again, hope you're keeping it cool. Do your best to make sleep a priority. Thank you so much.